Okay. So, let's see. Alright, it's going. And we're on. Welcome back, Link. Saying that to myself. Anyways, so I'm back. Oh yay, Strike Force is already here. Oh wow, we gotta put the music on here. That's the wrong music. Here's the right music. So, Strike Force, you were asking me where I got the music. I got my music is from Noteblock. I'm pulling up his link here. And let's go ahead and start a gauntlet as we... Actually, let's do a little bit of a higher gauntlet so we can watch it. Let's just try 170. So this guy's name is Noteblock. Wait. Let me see if I can... Okay, good. Here is the link to him in chat so you can look at his marvelous music. He's a really good remixer. He's actually really young too. I think he's just like 13, 14 years old. So Kremi says, I don't know, but music for bit streams have been killing it lately. As in, actually good choices of what's being played. Yeah, I like this kind of music, so I have a pretty picky taste in music. So I'm glad it's good. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. And man, why is the... Alright, this is all good. And what did Strikeforce says, and just making sure his music isn't copyrighted, right? Yeah, so Noteblock isn't copyrighted. The music I've been using the last two streams, which are like Dostoevsky and that kind of... No, sorry, Tchaikovsky and that kind of thing, those are copyrighted, interestingly. Even though at the beginning of the stream we went over this, I don't think... Technically it's not supposed to be copyrighted, but it is. But this stuff isn't. Remixes aren't copyrighted. Tyler Enfinger says, much better audio quality, Link. Well played. Thank you very much. And you are Mandykins, right, Tyler? Not sure. Mandykins, by the way. Yeah, awesome. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm speaking up a lot this time, and I've just turned up the general audio on my computer, so that does two things. First of all, I think it actually turns up the stream audio. Secondly, the music being louder makes me actually talk more so that I can hear myself. So as a result, I talk louder in the stream, which I really should be doing anyways. Alright, let's reload this. And Kremi says, welcome back, and glad you have refined taste in music. Yeah. I'm glad too. And a lot of this stuff, I mean, like... yeah, I've listened to music for a very long time, so just really picking out the good stuff. Your Gusty is pathetic, says Tyler. What's Gusty? I'm gonna look up Gusty. What does Gusty mean? Maybe I don't want to know. Characterized by or blowing in gusts. Very good definition, Google. Let's look at what the slang mean. I'm not sure. Oh well. Your pet. Oh yeah, he's okay. To be fair, Tyler, he's much better than the pet I was using prior. The pet I was using prior was Blue Gem. So this guy is, I think about, I can't remember, like 25-50% better. But anyway, so I don't have a legendary. I haven't had that fortune, and I don't think I'm gonna try for a legendary because again, it's the 3% chance. That's what is it? 30 boxes on average, and yeah, that's 30,000 gems, which I don't plan on saving anytime soon. That's just the average too, you know. Statistics says you'll probably not be at the average. Strikeforce says, I'm currently downloading a big game and I got one on Bit Heroes to check it and include my other game and I want to download, but Bit Heroes is so fun. Yeah. I found, well, I mean, if I was a kid, I would probably have more than enough time to play multiple games. I actually dedicated all my time to Minecraft back then, so. But yeah, once you get older, you don't have enough time. Tyler says, I have Gusty as well, but your speed build makes me laugh seeing those plus 20 shields. Yeah, it is pretty funny, but it adds up over time, which is a nice thing. Oh, snap, let's actually switch this out. Yeah, it's a little bit, but it shields everyone and it adds up over time, which is a nice thing. Kremi says, it's a potato, though. You can never go wrong with starch and cuteness. That is very true. Completely agree. And Strike Force says, how can I get a pet? So Strike Force, there are several ways you can get a pet. And Mandykins is your invite's expired, so I'm sorry. But, okay. I can join if you want, Mandykins, if you still want to do a world boss. But anyway, so how do you get a pet? So the way you get a pet is, there's two different ways. I guess technically three. In events like PvP and Gauntlet, sometimes there will be a reward for the event that involves a pet. So if we look down here, there was a mystery pet a while back, and this will give you one of these random pets, provided you place in its in the correct region. So if you get top 3,000, you get a rare. And if we look at our options here, I have most of these, but you got all these lovely people. And if you get top 250, you get an epic pet. So I might try for that again, although I'll probably wait for an event with something a little bit more interesting. Like the mounts event, except for, yeah, it's not mounts. So people, actually the nice thing is I should probably push for an event soon because people have already spent everything they own, so I have the upper hand. So there's that way, Strike Force. The other way you can get it is you can go under shop, and right now there's actually a big sale on accessories, not so much pets though. But here you can go under gear, and then you can buy yourself a pet egg. And there's different kinds of pets. There's offense pets, which attack players, and there's defense pets, which heal/shield your team. Or maybe just an individual. And usually the way most people get pets is through those boxes and not necessarily through events, though I typically like the ones from the events. Ooh, shard basket sale, yummy. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I'm going to try to keep 3,200 gems on me though, so I'm not going to buy anything yet. Strike Force says, I don't think it's worth it to buy stuff from the shop. Some of the things, yeah, it's not worth it. Personally, if I was you, Strike Force Saw, I would save up 5,000 gems and then buy the mega boxes, which have a guaranteed chance at an epic. What are you trying to bribe, says Tyler. I'm waiting for Raid 5, and then I'm going to bribe the stuff there. Additionally, I might start farming earlier raids, like Raid 2, and I don't have the Raid 2 legendaries yet, so I would like those. I'm a familiar, obsessed person, so. Kermit says, just talking PvP makes me feel salty. I've had a terrible week till now. My build change, I've won the last 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, build can mean a huge difference when it comes to, what's it called? PvP. Oh, wait a second. I'm actually going to check something too here. Let's go over to... I'm over on my other tab right now, so you can't see, but I'm going to look to see... how are these separate videos, essentially, separate instances, since I had that pause there. Oh, snap, and a bunch of people are saying stuff now. Tyler says, that's aggressive. I've only ever bribed Ulxa, was a nooblet, and Squib. Yeah, I bribe a lot. That's why, yeah, that's where you spend a lot of my gems on. But you think about it, Tyler, or Mandykins, some of these familiars are pretty stinking rare. For instance, Bully is something like a 1 in 1,000 chance that you get an offer from him, and per raid, which is, yeah. So that's why I'm pretty specific about it. And yeah, these are 2 separate instances actually, so I'm gonna have to say part 1 and part 2 of number 9 here. Kermit says, as of now I'm ranked 5,500 plus. Yeah, it's just, yeah, earlier in the game it's pretty hard, but eventually when you get up there, you really get up there, especially with speed builds. Tyler says, yeah, Bully is ridiculous. I've never gotten an offer from him myself. Me neither, like, oof. I'm so thankful that I got the new legendary from this raid. I don't get, so Tyler says, I don't get legendary schems, those, okay, let me read this carefully before I pronounce it wrong. I don't get legendary schematics, though, so I have no familiars to shoot for. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. For me, I really need schematics as well. Although I have, okay, I have pretty much anything I would really want. I mean, like, I could say, oh, you know, it would be perfect if I had the Drenarth schematic, or it would be perfect if I had the Welcome schematic. But I have Wembo, I have Bobodom, I have Meaty, for crying out loud. I even have the Korg schematic, not that I'm going to use it anytime soon. See, I guess it's sort of farming for those familiars and maxing that's important. Wow, you just friended me? What? I just friended you? What's your in-game name, man? Strikeforce Saw, what's your in-game... I'm sorry if I just added you. I didn't realize that must have been you. You must have been off for a long time. I usually have a 24-hour time limit. That's what most players have, so you have to be on every 24 hours in order to not get kicked. But I'll see if I can fit you in again. What's your in-game name, Strikeforce? Tyler says, once something drops, I might chase it, but I'm not going to run around preparing for Corbs maybe to drop, or for Rolsker to maybe drop, etc. That's not a terrible philosophy. Strikeforce Saw. Yeah, I think I removed you actually at the beginning of the stream. Someone else wanted me to add them. Is this you? Yeah, okay, so you've been off. You were offline for 3 days, that's why I removed you. Oh, I don't have any space on my friends list. Alright, let me see if I can make space here. Kremi says, and I plan on going for that legendary fam you suggested. I have one Staeus needed, and I will make Driftn this morning. Wow, going towards Welcome pretty quickly. Great, now I need to find space for Strikeforce Saw. And I'm not saying that as in, oh no, I don't want to add you. I'm saying that as in, it's hard to find space when your friend list is stocked full of these people. You see, like, this guy would be mad if I removed him. Oh, he's the Division. I love the Division, so I would give him some extra leeway. But let's try to find someone that I personally don't use right now. Jay Bravo? Oh, he's in ECC3. I can't remove him. You bad? I could. No, he's in 777. Strikeforce says, yeah, my PC is at my dad's house, and I go to my mom's house, back to my dad's house. I'm at my mom's house because the most. So I can't be on every 24 hours. That's very good to know. Although I would recommend, Strikeforce, that you create a Kongregate account and link yourself to that. Because if you link yourself to your Kongregate account, you can log on to any computer. Additionally, if you get it, like Tyler's saying here, on mobile, you can log on as long as you have your mobile device. Okay, let's look here. Who do I not need? I don't need Dragon. I don't know Dragon. And I highly doubt he needs me. He has, yeah, he's got so many tier 7, he's got all these legendary things. I don't think Dragon uses me. I don't know why, I don't know when I added this guy, but anyways. So let's remove him to make space for Strikeforce. And I am a little bit terrified, because now that I'm streaming, I know that a lot of people are going to want me to add them. But at the same time, I'm sort of happy, because I'm going to be able to add people that actually need me. Like that guy, he didn't need me, I didn't need him. These guys, I technically don't need, but they're very helpful. They're my mains. Tyler says, if this game didn't have an app, I definitely wouldn't be playing. I'm 99% mobile player. Gotcha. I'm pretty much all computer, because the computer has so many aspects that the mobile doesn't have. Now, the mobile also has the advantage of, what is it? You have more advertisements on mobile, which I like, because I always watch the ads. Do we have ads enabled right now? We should. Anyways. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and edit this while I'm in the middle of doing this raid. Tyler says, yeah, the video ads are decent for free to play. Oh yeah, they're amazing. Like, the gems you get from those chests are very impactful. Not to mention, you get like PvP tickets and stuff like that, and that stuff really takes you along. Strike says, should I buy a Sapphire Band for 5,000 coins? No, I really wouldn't. There's really no reason to buy anything for that much, or really anything. Okay. Alright, so I'm naming the first one Bit Hero Stream 9.0, and this one's just going to be named, I'll name it afterwards. Alright, and man, many people are saying things while I'm editing, just putting stuff. Okay, so first of all, Tyler says, another thing to mention, are you purposefully streaming at only quality 360p? Is your internet subpar or something? I didn't know that my quality was so low. I don't know how to turn it up. But I have it, here's the thing, I actually have it set to, what is this? Let me see what the options. I have it on ultra low latency, and as a result, since I'm making it more live, the quality's a little bit down. Kremi says, I'm just glad I found this game, period. I'm into games like this ever since I was a child, and I guess I'm still a kid at heart. Everyone is. You're not alone. Okay, and then Tyler says the 360p max quality makes the chat illegible, so having the chat on the right side screen is moot. Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. And Wolves of Hunter says, really bad things. I actually am planning on getting a job, by the way. He's sort of... Oh, I think he's gone. Oh, bro, I can always block him. Where do we block them? Remove. Alright, there we go. And hide him from this channel. But yeah, if you're still Heel Wolf, I actually am looking for a job right now. Oh, I just undo. Don't undo that. No. I just wanted that thing to go away. Anyways, so I am trying to get a job, but right now that's not the case. And even regardless of that, I can still stream in my free time. I can only work, I think it's 25 hours at the university, so you know I'll still end up having some free time, and I might as well spend it streaming instead of doing anything else. I'm not getting paid for this, by the way, either. That's one of the reasons I didn't really care about the monetization issue with my other videos. It's just, you know, whatever. It's a few cents that I'm not even getting, so. Yeah, probably just a troll. Oh well. And why does he think I'm white? Anyways, not gonna mention that message. Oh, he is still here. Hey, Wolves of Hunter. Sorry you can't chat anymore, but... Okay. And it's lagging again. I really would like to know how to turn the quality of this stream up. And I would like to know how what the maximum my internet is capable of. So, Flash says, Pirate Raid! And then everybody's coming in here! And then the Division's coming in too. Well, welcome to the Division. How you doing, guys? I hope your day is going great. And then Tyler says, are there any mods on YouTube? Can you make me a mod? Yeah, that would actually be good. I'm gonna make you a moderator because I know you pretty well. And actually the Division, you can have moderator. Oh, I already gave you moderator in the Division, so you can go ahead and help work out with anybody that's being a potato, because that's just work for me, and I'd rather just commentate on things. So Kremi says, I'm not one to go against what others feel passion for on their free time. Yeah. I mean, so I could be doing two things right now. I could be either spending this time on the game on my own, or I could, you know, just be streaming it. So then I give a little bit of entertainment to people, which is always nice. 8 people watching now. Holy potatoes, that pirate raid is a big thing. Although there's also those fellows who are trolling. I'm not sure if there's a coordinated thing or if it's just the same account. Oh well. George says, I'm a potato. Yes, you are. Tyler says, the same guy with the same icon is remaking accounts. Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm very interested in that. I wonder if I've ever done anything that would make someone mad. Unless it's just some random attack. And let's see here. So, oh yes, we were going to exchange things. We should probably exchange thing after this. Did someone say potato? Yes, someone said potato. Although I'm not a potato, so that's a common misconception, guys. Make sure you got to clear that up. All right, Strikeforce says, I keep on persuading guys, and I keep failing. I'm just wasting so much money. Yeah, unfortunately, you're going to fail a lot. Just only persuade the things you need right now. Because, how do I put this? Yeah, you're going to waste money otherwise. Potatoes. Tyler says, likely just a random attack meant to target small streamers because they're more likely to react poorly to such interactions. Yeah. And I mean, there's 2 things you can do there. I mean, like, you can either completely ignore it and then, you know, maybe they'll enjoy that, or you can actually react to them and maybe, you know, it'll be interesting. Probably, yeah, Although would reacting be a good idea? I had never thought about that before. Because usually when I deal with stuff like that, you know, some posts and whatnot, and so you have time to think and, you know, write out a good response if it's needed, but... Yeah. Yeah, yeah, just persuade what you need. Don't waste too much on anything else. That's why I actually usually have my options disabled to persuade most things, as we can see here, because you don't want to get those offers and then be tempted. Kremi says, never forget the gold 25% boost. Oh yes, oh dude, Kremi, that is so correct. That is great advice for anyone who's starting out this game. Like, use the gold boost potion. Because the gold boost potion will boost, it's basically a, long story short, it's an investment. If you're gaining more than, I think it's 10,000 gold a day, it's worth it. So, go ahead and do that. So do we exchange things or do we do a little bit more here? Well, I think we actually hit 8 viewers a little bit there. Holy potatoes, that's a new world record for us. So let's go ahead and do the exchanging now. Because I could forget about it. Don't want to forget about that. So I think, looking at our legendaries here, first of all, let's filter out our runes and mounts, because we don't want to exchange those accidentally. If you could help my raid team a bit. Mine in-game name is Link 2012, the Derp Waffle. I probably can help out if you're lower level. Okay, so the, I'm wondering if I should just exchange all the tier 6 and 5s, because the only reason I would ever need them would be in case I want to upgrade a set item. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We can go ahead and scrap all of these. All these tier 5s. I want to keep the tier 6s though. Although I'm not going to need this. Although I'll just exchange those when I need the materials. The old Derp Waffle says, I'm 120 or so. Gonna log to add you quick. Yeah, I might add you when I have space available, but again, it's hard to make space, and I don't know if I have space available right now. Tyler, I would recommend to look into the quality situation because you don't want to be losing precious viewers in a fixable situation. Well, I mean, I'm not too concerned about viewers. I'm mostly concerned about entertainment, but that's true that it does significantly lower the quality of entertainment to have lower resolution things. So yeah, well, if anyone watching here or anyone, you know, after the fact knows how to increase the quality on YouTube, or particularly with XSplit, because that's what I'm using, let me know, please. I would really appreciate it. Alright, so anyways, let's exchange these. So Kremi says, Link with all those legendaries. Yep, time to step up my grind game. This is over pretty much these are pretty much most of the legendaries from those tiers that I've gained, so Holy smokes, so that's 39 doubloons, so that's 1/3 of, well, okay, 4/10, 2/5 of a legendary there, and 7 hyper shards, which is pretty much legendary, and 22 epics. Wow. Let's go ahead and filter out our legendaries now and look at our epics. We don't need any of these epics right now. Again, I really don't want to exchange them because the quality could go up, but as I'm starting to upgrade things here, yeah, I'll probably need them. Additionally, I'm not really sure if they're going to end up changing the, what's it called? The value of it in the end. So, let's go. How much do you think? How much do you guys think I'll have in materials here? So I'm just going to scroll through here really quickly. How many do you think I'm going to get from these next few exchanges? So the Derp Waffle thinks I'm going to get 120 plus. Let's actually pull up a calculator here. Calculator. Because I'm going to have to do this in portions. Tyler says 187. Strike Force says 188. So let us see now how many we get. So this is the first exchange. Not cool. I just realized that. 378 by Cremi. Dude, Strike Force, you're hilarious. You get a high five from me. Virtual high five. I always do that in streams. 195, so we're already above whoever said 188. Lol, salty Mitch. Alright, so let's exchange again. Alright, and we got, this one's going to be, 194 plus 194. Right now, folks, we are at 389 materials. Bear in mind that this stuff is from like 6 months of grinding, so... Wow, I definitely underestimated. Yeah, 92 now, plus 92. So basically, whoever gets the biggest number here wins. Alright, and the last exchange, 39 plus 39. Holy moly, this is insane. 520, so I should have about 520 materials. Cremi says, well, I'm going to be off a lot. Yup. This is insane, pure insanity. And it's Rogan, sir, has tried to add me. Is this Derpy Waffle? The Derp Waffle? Okay, now let's, yeah, I just want to see how many materials do I have now. It should be about 120. This is so hilarious. 547. Dude. Okay. This is an insane amount. It costs like 30 to fully upgrade a legendary, so that's pretty decent amount. I could really make some epic fusions at this point. Not to mention I haven't even exchanged my rares, so we don't know how much my full potential is. Okay, so that is you, the Derp Waffle. How do you survive without exchanging all those for months? Exchanging cosmetics. I exchanged all my cosmetics, basically. Wait, do I have any cosmetics? I might have some cosmetics still. But anyway, so yeah, I would get off exchanging cosmetics, and I already had like 100 stored up, so now I have a stockpile of 500, so I probably won't exchange it for another until all those run out. So wait, who got the most here? Who actually won? 378 Cremi guessed, so just right over the Derp Waffle. I was gonna say, well, because you won Derp Waffle, I guess I have to add you, but I guess not. I'll look into, wait, can I hit ignore and will it still, okay, good, it still keeps you in my friend thing. So I'll see if I can clear up a spot for you later. But yeah, currently, I don't have space. Or I don't want to go through the effort to find the space. Do we have another raid shard is my question, or can we go ahead and start? Yeah. So now is the boring part of the stream where I just do the same thing over and over again. Although, to be completely fair, I do find dungeons more entertaining than anything else, which is great. This music is a bit loud. Let's turn this music down just a wee teensy bit. There we go. Alright, the Derp Waffle says, yes, it will save but not add / decline. Yeah, that's good. I was very scared that it would ignore you, and I don't like it. That would be terrible if it did. Strikeforce says, do you prefer playing on auto or not? You can send me a friend request. No, you're in my guild. So, do I prefer, okay, so I would prefer to play on auto, because that means that, like, if I don't have, if I, like, I can do homework and whatnot while I do it. But it is fun to play manually, but that's why I like PvP, okay? I like certain scenarios playing manually, and those scenarios are usually the scenarios where I end up winning, you know, makes sense. But, yeah, particularly with, what is it, PvP and GVG, I love those. He just said I 4 times in 1 sentence, wow. I did. Oh, wow, I did that. Yeah, I really did, with my eyes, because eyes are really, like, they have lots of eyes in them, so you say I a lot. Right, the dirt ball? Mandykins, look, if I try to click accept, it says you already have the maximum number of friends, so I couldn't accept you even if I wanted, Mandykins. I'm sorry. I said that I said I 4 times in 1 sentence, I think. Oh, that's hilarious. The Derp Waffle, I love you. You're amazing. And Tyler says, well, boys, I know who I'm randomly kicking from the guild. Tyler, we had this agreement when I joined Chosen that I would not get randomly kicked. At least I would know the reason, though, okay? Like, better reason than my previous situation, so. Oh boy. Tyler says, circumstances have changed. The quality of the video is too low for me to keep you in the guild. Resolution, wait, can I? Oh, wait a minute, can I change? Okay, wait, guys, let me see. Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay, I think I figured out where to set the quality on XSplit. So it's currently actually set up as 360p, unfortunately, but I'll set it to 720 next time. I think my internet can handle that. Let's hope it can. If it can't, then I'll just have to close out of absolutely everything. Alright, the Derp Waffle says, and so has my TS. Dude, that's great. TS changing is always good, unless it's with mounts. In that case, it's a debatable issue. Strikeforce says, I can't get my Bit Heroes full screen. Why not? The reason you can't get it full screen is because Kongregate is weird when it comes to full screen mode. However, if you use the Steam version, you should be able to full screen it. I'm not sure exactly how, but I'm pretty sure you can. That was one of the big things everybody loved about the Stream version, was that, oh, snap, you can get it full screen. So, you can there. But, Kongregate is a little bit more difficult, and what is it? Mobile, you know, is just as big as your screen is. The reason that mine appears to be full screen right now is that I actually have I'm screen capturing a particular region of my screen, and I can adjust the size of that screen. So let's actually, just as an example, let's pull up my calculator, and then we can go ahead and like make it bigger, or we can make it smaller. And of course I could cut that to the particular thing I would want. But anyways, move that. Okay. And so, yeah, so the why not would be, the Derp Waffle says, for the D4s, do the cosmetics from PvP/trials drop? Now, I'm trying to understand what you mean, the Derp Waffle. You mean like for PvP and GVG? Oh, yeah, sorry, you said PvP/trials drop. Yes, they should drop as long as you get 10,000 points. Oh, no, you mean like drop naturally. Yeah, so you do get them automatically from 10,000 points. You can get them if you're in a zone prior to that. Now, do they actually drop in the actual zone? I have heard that they do, but I have never actually, I've never met someone that got it, so I'm not sure. Tyler says, anyone know if there are any in-chat nicknames? He says, type /help and then immediately retracts his message. Exclamation help. I don't know if we have anything like that. Any commands. I think there's just you click this thing, the dots next to their name, and then do stuff. The Derp Waffle says, What the potatoes? And then Strike Force message got retracted. What did Strike Force do? Strike Force didn't swear, did he? Unless he put like a link or something. In which case it better be a family friendly link. Oh, gotcha. What the fart? Gotcha. Okay. It's a euphemism, right? Now here's the interesting thing is that you could say, well, you know, it's... Yeah, by my logic, since I say potatoes for everything, technically, you know, I am using euphemisms, so, you know. What up, Link? What the potatoes? And no, I retracted my own message. Oh, you can retract your own. I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Tyler says, no, when they say retracted, it means someone retracted it themselves. Oh, gotcha. So if we go back up here to where those potatoes were earlier, so yeah, it would be message deleted by someone. Gotcha. Kermie says, not sure about, Kermie says, not sure about that, but my real life nickname is Mike or Mikey, if that goes with your question. You know what my real life nickname is? You guys should guess. You have enough information to make an educated guess on this, so that's my hint. What is Link's in real life nickname? The Derp Waffle says my real nickname is Ron. Ooh. Oh wait, do you guys mean like actual name? Or do you mean like... Steve, Strikeforce says. By real life nickname, I meant like an actual nickname, not my real name. The Derp Waffle says, yes, lol. You catch on very slowly, Link. I agree, I do catch on very slowly to things. And then I overanalyze them to the point where, like, you know, what on earth? Oh, snap. Wait 1 second, I'm trying to see something. I'll be right back. Okay, so the Derp Waffle says LO equals Lick Oil. Interesting, for some reason. Really, does it mean that? I don't want to look it up on Google, because it might mean something else. I don't know what else it could mean, but it might be something. Like, isn't oil unhealthy? Wouldn't that be, like, really unhealthy? Questions. So is it like a threat, like oil? Sort of like the other ones, which I will not mention. So, the Derp Waffle says, 68% of stats are made up on the spot. No, that's not true, the Derp Waffle, because you made that statistic up on the spot. That phrase is commonly used with people that, you know, like to claim that. Except as someone who is currently studying genetic engineering and hopes to become a scientist, I don't usually make my statistics up. Yes, it's a joke. I take jokes way too seriously. Tyler says, alright, I think I'm gonna go do my raids. Hope chat stays clean. Thank you, Tyler. Enjoy your raids. I hope that you get a legendary. No, I hope you get a set. I hope you get a mythic. Dude, mythics would be great. Strikeforce says, okay, I've got a fun challenge. Let's drink potatoes challenge. Nope. That's not a good challenge, Strikeforce. Am I just gonna have to like mark this stream as PG-13 for my younger audience? Potatoes. Don't want to do that. Yes, you were kidding, I get it. But don't joke about things that could be considered inappropriate. I'm not saying that like in real life I'm like, oh, how dare you make that kind of joke. It's just that I understand that, you know, I just want to keep a more family-friendly audience if possible. Or, I'm sorry, I want to keep more family-friendly content. That way my audience can be, you know, any age. Because kids, they really find this stuff entertaining, and you know, you would love to have some clean, family-friendly content. Kremi says, no worries for me. I keep in mind those of age statistics on any chat room. That's really good. That's really good philosophy. And of course, you know, some people might disagree with me, but sorry. What I go by. The Derp Waffle says, I have no idea what that means, so I'm not going to say it. It's okay, Strike Force Saw. It's completely 100% fine. People make mistakes all the time, and even with you, sometimes people feel guilty for things that they think are mistakes, which even, when in reality, you know, it was just an accident. I guess that's. I really literally just defined what was an accident. It's an accident. Flong Pyro is the evil in Team Fortress 2. Oh, gotcha. I haven't played Team Fortress 2, but it sounds like a really fun competitive game. Yeah, I forgive you, Strike Force Off. You're one of my best viewers, so I love you, man. Although, okay, best viewers, you always chat, which I love, okay? I love interacting. It's like, it's just fun. It's just fun. The Derp Waffle says, even better, your mama so cuddly, Astaroth didn't steal her soul. I don't understand that. Anyways, so Kremi says, think of it as SpongeBob. Most of the things we say are funny for all ages. Oh, you know, that could make sense. Because you could have something that, you know, is not necessarily quote-unquote suitable for all audiences, but the younger audience doesn't understand it, so it technically doesn't matter. Although, here's the deal. What the Derpy Waffle says, someone finally complimented me for talking. Most people hate it. Yeah, I love interacting. I mean, so the first few streams were basically like nobody would watch and nobody would comment on it or anything, and it was just like, oh no, I'm just sitting here talking to myself, which that's fine. But yeah, just always good, always good. And of course, constructive questions, always welcomed. Because I'm really nerdy at this game, so. Strike Force Saw says, I found your channel by an Adventure Capitalist video. Oh yeah, I remember that so long ago. Dude, that's like, I think my top viewed video on YouTube. Or no, my second top viewed video on YouTube. My first top viewed video is the, what is it, Cave Story soundtrack. And the second one is the, what is it, the Adventure Capitalist one. That was pretty funny. I really liked that one too, because I was like one of the first people to beat Earth and it was so cool. The Derpy Waffle says, I shall post a family-friendly link to one of my favorite YouTube videos. Ooh. Although I can't sense sarcasm, I'm really bad at sensing sarcasm, so that could be a red flag, I don't know. You see, by watching my streams, my enemies can exploit me. They can be like, they can exploit my lack of understanding of sarcasm. And it was retracted from being like, yeah, sorry, the Derp Waffle, you're not allowed to post links. I don't even know if I can change the settings to allow you to do that. I think I need to make you a mod. And I don't know you you haven't been here long enough for me to trust you making a mod. It isn't sarcasm, it's a song. Oh, interesting. What's the name of it? And Strike Force Saw says, do you still play Minecraft? I don't play Minecraft anymore in Strike Force Saw because it takes up way too much time. Like, when I'm streaming, this is pretty much the only free time I have. Well, I guess there's a little bit more off and on, but for the most part, I guess I'll have to check that out afterwards, the Derp Waffle. Dare Godzilla. Sounds interesting. I'm actually going to type that up over here, copy that over, and I'll watch it afterwards, and then I'll show you guys it next time if it's interesting. Well, not if it's interesting, but if it's completely family friendly. Because I'm not picky. I'm super picky. But anyway, Strike Force. I am, however, perhaps going to play a map I made a long time ago. I might replay through Descent. because again, I still do have a little bit more free time. I could squeeze in some more streams, you know, if I really want to spend all of my free time on streaming. You know, I still keep a little bit to myself. But anyways, I made a map called Descent. I haven't played it completely for myself yet, so I might stream that in the end. Because I was actually originally making a developer commentary of that, but I didn't have the time for it, which is a translation of I was too lazy to actually edit videos for it. So I'll probably just end up, if I do it, I'll probably just end up doing a stream. Because there's so much to cover in it anyways. And I mean, like, yeah, there's 2,000 hours of work there, so a lot to cover if I want to even cover all of it, which a lot of the things I would rather keep secret. And then again, I also really don't, I have a big debate about whether I should stream that or not. We'll get into later, another episode. Crummy says, I didn't know you streamed. I remember your name from many chat on Jesus fan streams, and after digging deep, as the Bit Heroes community is small, it is very disheartening. The Bit Heroes stream is small, which is really disheartening. Yeah, it is small, but it's growing rapidly, which is great. Yeah, I have. I've watched quite a few Jesus fan streams, but I don't anymore for obvious reasons. And if those of you don't know, I can explain that to you or post the link to the thread here. The Derpy Waffle says, the world is spinning too fast. I'm buying lead Nike shoes, keeping myself tethered to the days I'm trying to lose. My mama told me to slow down, build your own shoes, stop dancing to gorillas, in a happy mood. Oh, is that the lyrics to a song, the Derpy Waffle? Or are you asking me to analyze this? I love Nike shoes. Oh, gotcha. What song's it from? Memorized it by heart. Dude, that's great. Memorizing things always nice. It's a good skill to have. 2000. Very interesting song name. What are some other things that you guys have memorized in the past? Oh, what's your favorite song? The Strike Force asks. Oh, that's a really hard one. There's several ones. Okay, let me see if I can bring it up here. So I have an entire playlist dedicated to the songs I like. And I think my two favorite ones... Well, okay. I really like the soundtracks and particular artists. So I could tell you some of my favorite ones there. Oh my, there's so many good songs here in my playlist. I think my top two, though, would probably be Paradigm by Leslie Way, as well as, let me see here. And that one's just, for some reason, it just hits something in me. I can't explain it. A very emotional song for me for some reason. And Middle Boss Battle by Mocha. And that one's a remix of Legend of Zelda Mini Boss. And they do, like, that's probably one of the best remixes I've ever heard. Some artists I really like in regards to, I like gaming soundtracks. I really like Danny B and his work. But there's also a lot of YouTube creators that I like Noteblock here, the music you're listening to right now. I also really like The Living Tombstone, but his stuff's a little bit chaotic, and some of the lyrics, aren't the most family-friendly, which is why I don't have him on the stream. And then the last person I really like is Gooseworks, which I think I listened to all of their music on one of my streams already. So anyways, those are some of my favorite songs and artists. And what are some of your favorite songs, guys? Strike Force, The Derp Waffle, and Cremmy. Maybe I'll be interested in them. And they don't have to be lyrical either. You like dubstep. I used to like dubstep for a long time. How old are you, by the way, Strike Force? If that's not too personal a question. And what kind of dubstep? The Derp Waffle says, one of my favorite songs is Bangarang by Skrillex. And then he says lyrics. He's gonna post all of the lyrics for us, fellas. But I probably heard of it. Because I think I know Skrillex. Is it? Let me look him up, quick. There are none. Oh. Oh, I've seen some of Skrillex's stuff. Yeah. Strikeforce says, Psh, I feel like you will hate me or look down on me for my age. No, I would not, Strikeforce. Definitely not. 100% not. I don't understand why... Okay, so I personally don't understand why people look down on others because they're younger. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Younger people are the coolest. Like, yeah, you guys are just awesome. You have all the time in the world, and you just got so many interesting insights, and your brains are developing super fast, and... Okay. That's a weird way to put things. You're 11. Oh, sweet. So in that case, yeah, I think that around that age is when, for some reason, there's like different, at least from what I've observed, there's different times in your life where you like different kinds of music. And that was actually the same for me, Strikeforce saw. It was around that age that I really liked dubstep, so. And I still do to some extent. But I really like better organized stuff like Note Block now. Not to say that dubstep isn't organized, it's just a little bit more chaotic in how it is organized. And then the Derp Waffle says ... that. Yeah, I used to be really big on... So the Derp Waffle says, that is the most beautiful thing anyone has ever said to me. Aw, I'm glad. It always makes me feel awesome when I can encourage people. Because guess what? You guys are amazing. Nothing can take that away. You have intrinsic value. So the more I can motivate you, both to like help you realize that, and of course live out to your full potential and have a meaningful contribution in the world, that's awesome. Strikeforce Saw says, I'm actually turning 12 years old next month. Oh snap! That's awesome, Strikeforce. I'm gonna have to wish you happy birthday. Hopefully, I catch you then. Although you'll probably be at a birthday party, spending time with more important friends. The Derpal says, then again though, the Strikeforce Saw, I used to be really big in the online community and I had no friends in real life, so. The Derpwaffle says, we need more people like you in the world. Oh, you're so nice. And that's really a sign that, you know, I'm doing something right. It's that that phrase comes up. But yeah, just be who you, yeah, that's actually a great motive to live by the way. Be the person you want others to be. And this is the interesting thing. This is the really cool thing. Is that if you are a good person and you be who you want others to be, it'll rub off on them. And then they will become like you. It's a great thing. It's fantastic. So, just a little wisdom there. So it's not only benefiting them, but it's benefiting you as well in the long run. So Derpop also says, have a not sad birthday and you have not friends there. What was that? Let me read that. Have a non-sad birthday and have... Okay, so he's basically... Derpop's basically saying, have a happy birthday with a lot of friends. Kermie says, I was and still am a fan of 80s classic rock, uplifting songs with a heart of any genre and other classics no matter what the instrument. Oh, that's awesome. It's always good to have an appreciation of broad music. Also, 80s classic rock, I've met a lot of people that like that. Some pretty good stuff out there. And Strikeforce says, thanks. Yes, thank you, the Derp Waffle. I will always encourage people to be kind in my chat. Even to the meanies. Even to the meanies. Because again, you be nice to the mean people. Hopefully in the long run, you know, rub off. Maybe they just need someone to be nice to them. You never know. I'm streaming right now. My roommate's looking at me. I'm talking to myself, it seems. Oh. Kermie says, jazzy vibes put me in my mind in a good place. So that's always good.
Can anyone take care of it?
The Dirt Waffle also says something silly here. He says, my least favorite instrument is amps, because I stubbed my toe on it once. That's an interesting reason to hate an instrument, but I guess it's a reason. It's a better reason than some other ones. Strike Force Saw says, I play trumpet. It's hard and easy. What do you mean by it's hard and easy? I've never heard that. Okay, so yeah, I have heard that phrase before, but of course it means something. What is it like to play a trumpet? How is it hard? How is it easy? I actually don't play any instruments myself, so I don't have any experience with how hard it is to learn something like that. Crummy says, if you were speaking age, then I am 24 as of a week and 2 days ago. Oh wow, nice. So you're probably, have you graduated college or have you even gone to college, Crummy? The Dirt Waffle says, I play big trumpet. It has a weird thing attached to it, bigger than my arm. Oh wow, that's massive. I would like to see that instrument. Strike Force Saw, it's easy by learning notes and stuff, but hard to play the notes. I'm a formal clarinet player, so switching to trumpet is a big change. Well, I'm glad you made it. The Dirt Waffle says it's called a trombone. Oh, well, I'm sorry, I don't know instruments too well. Oh. But anyways, yeah.
Looks like we win today.
Hard to play notes. Yeah, I'd imagine, because you've got all those different things going on. Do you play notes with both your hands on a trumpet? Yes, the Dirt Waffle. I have, okay, so the only time I've had music training was in 3rd grade. And then I was a very ignorant kid. I really didn't care. And I had a very big passion against music, so. My excuse for not knowing what a trombone is. Not the best excuse, but... Okay, I know what a trombone is. I don't know that it's the big instrument with the arm, you know. Strike Force Saw says, no, you use your right hand only to play notes, press down valves, and use your left hand to hold the trumpet. Oh, gotcha. I think there's a really good song by Gooseworks that incorporates, what is it, trumpets and maybe even trombones. It's really good. I'll have to look it up here. Crummy says, schooling is a whole story of its own. Long story indeed. But to answer in short, no, I've not attended college. Alrighty then. I will never criticize anyone for not attending college. As a matter of fact, I think it's the wisest choice in a lot of situations. Strike Force says, I really don't like school. Yeah, playing in a band is fun. Oh yeah, that's good. At least you can find something to enjoy in it. And yeah, some of the things they teach you in school aren't the most helpful. Now, of course, that's coming from a philosophy of you're going to enjoy what's going to be helpful for you, which of course you might not. And that also interprets the idea of, you know, not liking something to not enjoying it. The Dirt Waffle awkwardly stares at chat without speaking. You're teaching Link how you play a trumpet. Are you serious, Link? How do you not know that? I just don't. Plain and simple. But now I do. So thank you to you guys. Strike Force Saw says, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you don't need to learn in school. I wish you could pick your own classes. Yes, yes, based on what you are going to do when you get older. Yes, I cannot tell you how much I agree with that statement. Because then, yeah, again, it allows you to professionalize and it allows you to sort of go in things that are more relevant to you. Because to be fair, two things. First of all, you don't need to know, you know, past algebra, let's say. And second of all, they can teach math like a lot faster than they currently do. They go over a lot of stuff, or just like any class in general. So being able to professionalize will not only allow you to learn more stuff faster, but also learn the stuff that's more relevant. So, anyways, my 2 cents. And Dirt Waffle says, I will release my syrup. My gap in between waffles is full. Oh, dude. Yes. Make sure that syrup spills onto the plate. Because you've also got to make sure that the syrup gets under the waffle. Because you see, you only taste the bottom unless you like put the waffle upside down. So you've got to get the syrup on the bottom there too. Makes sense. Complete sense. Yes. The Derp Waffle's like, why, Link? What kind of waffles do you eat, the Derp Waffle? And then he says, I came back from going to the bathroom, and he is talking about syrup placement. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that was a euphemism. And Strike Force Saw says, haha, Cooking with Link 2012, episode 1. Yes. I actually don't know how to cook much. I just know how you put syrup on a waffle. Because I eat a lot of waffles. I used to eat a lot of waffles. The waffles here at ASU aren't the best, so yeah. Although I haven't tried them in a while, so maybe it was just that one day that they were bad. Could just be that. The Derp Waffle says, we did a reverse raid 4 and we are in 2012. Well, Bit Heroes came out well after 2012, so we're playing Bit Heroes now. Kermie says, where I live and little... Sorry, okay, so I'm just going to read this a little bit slowly. Kermie says, where I live and little resources I have cannot help me in my ideals of becoming a writer. I'd like to save and possibly write novels and go study culture and other things of that nature. Oh, that's really cool, Kermie. I hope you're able to do that someday. That's really cool. Literature is really neat. Really neat. I need to read more of it. Strike Force Saw says, waffles are better than pancakes because of the little squares on the top. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, that's an argument. I could go both ways on that one. What's a reverse raid for the Derp Waffle? I'm not sure I understand your reference. So waffles versus pancakes. Is that... That's a good question. I think it depends on how well they're made. Because you can have a really stinking good pancake and you can have a really stinking good waffle. But you gotta have good. Strike Force says, this may be far-fetched, but my dream is to become an actor. That's pretty cool. And I'll come back to that in a little bit. Zero Papa says, it means we ripped a hole backwards in time. Oh, gotcha. But anyway, so actor. Are you in any school plays, Strike Force Saw? Because that's really a really good step in pursuing that dream. Acting, like, yeah, start your acting career as soon as possible, essentially. But yeah, I have no doubt that you've been in a play if your passion is that. And I would continue to encourage you to do that because plays are amazing. And really put all of your effort into it. You know, don't just do what the director tells you. Actually really care about your role in the play. And then, you know, of course you become a good actor that way. And consequently, I'd imagine you're successful. So that's, maybe I'm not the most professional, so could be wrong on that. But anyways, a lot of people are saying stuff. Kremi says, yeah, it goes without saying, I grew up to books being my only friends during childhood. Oh, what are some of the books you read, Kremi? Maybe I've read some of them. And what are some of the books you're currently reading? Derp Waffle says, my dream is being eaten alive by zombies. Nice, yeah, I got the Gabi. Not so much luck, but why did you want to be eaten by oh, gotcha, because you're a waffle, so you want to be eaten by zombies. Do zombies even like waffles? That's a good question. Strike Force Saw says, I haven't been in a play yet. I need to do acting classes first. Then after that, I can go in plays and build up my resume. I signed up for acting classes, and they're standing as... Oh, that's great. That's great. And I didn't know you actually needed acting classes where you were at. When in my school, we could just join the play. This is great. But yeah, hopefully those classes teach you something good. It's good you're taking initiative. It's very valuable. Like, at an early age, that's the prime time that you need to be building things, like learning things, building character, etc. Because it'll stick with you for the rest of your life. The Derp Waffle says, it wasn't that. I had a nightmare of being eaten by fat zombie men who are hungry for anything. Very interesting. By fat zombie men in particular. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that would be too terrifying for me to imagine. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Oh, that's what you meant by you had a dream. Okay, so this is how bad I am. Is it took me that long to realize what you meant by nightmare, dream. Gotcha. All right, Strike Force Saw says, wouldn't they not be hungry if they were fat? Anyways, Strike Force Saw says, well, I can just join a play. That's actually a good idea. While I do acting classes, I can also do plays. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. It'd be amazing to do that. Because then you can apply a lot of the things you're learning in the classes in the play. And if that's your first play, that's actually really good because you get into the practice of, applying what you're currently learning. Which is, that what I'm trying to say is that reinforces it, which is always very helpful. Kermie says, I grew up reading Hilary Osmert, Stephen King, George Peters, and a few others to digress from the 2nd grade and up. Holy potatoes, you were reading those things at 2nd grade? Those are pretty intense things, especially Stephen King. Unfortunately, I don't know the other two, but this is, yeah, my weakness is literature. But yeah, 2nd grade and up, that's pretty early on to enjoy reading. I never enjoyed reading in the 2nd grade, so... but I have read some books recently, and I really like them. Derpwaffle says, is it me, or does DSEC now have PG warnings? What's Desk C? I don't know what Desk C is. And do we have another raid ready? We should. Nope, 20 minutes, so we'll probably end up not doing it. We just have a few tickets left to go, guys. Wow. Yeah, the description has PG-13 warnings, just in case something comes up. And, like, for instance, if we talk about a topic that, might not be the most kosher, that way I can say, hey, because I will seriously talk about any topic, so that's why I have that warning there. Also, just in case, someone comes on the stream and says something really nasty. Yeah, it's blank currently because there hasn't been anything too big that has happened on the stream yet. Strike Force Saw says, if it's too personal, you don't have to, but what are you planning on doing for a career later? I'm going to try to become a genetic engineer. Okay, so my game plan. The game plan is essentially to do something big that has a big impact on the world and helps a lot of people. Now, I chose genetic engineering because it has that potential. It's a field that's constantly changing. There's a lot for me to discover in that and help people through that. There's so much potential there. And there's other reasons too that go into that. But yeah, essentially the gist of it is to do something big. Currently I'm planning on genetic engineering, but I could do anything really. I could go into politics, I could go into philosophy, I could go into psychology, even teaching, although I don't know how I feel about teaching. I have some qualms with it, but those are more complicated ones. The Dirt Ninja says, well, I'm human, need to sleep too. See ya, and I'm subbed. Alright, well, it's nice having you on the stream, the Derp Waffle. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have sweet dreams. No more zombies. But yeah, I think one of the things that I'm really interested is trying to help reform the education system, because there's a lot of problems with the education system right now. As you've stated already, you're talking about how you wish you could professionalize, which I agree to. But actually the interesting thing is I met some professors here at ASU that are actually doing that very thing with the classes here. So that's actually really cool, because I'm communicating with them and discussing things with them and seeing how they're trying to reform things, as well as giving my input, which they readily accept, which is just super awesome. So those are my two big things: to help solve some big disease or something like that, and help with the education system. Yeah, it would have a big impact. The issues, like, it's just such a complicated thing. And of course, we're almost done with the stream here, so I can't start to explain it, but it is a big topic. I met a lot of people that want to do that too. It seems like a big consensus just with anybody I meet. Rest in peace. When's your next stream? I don't know. I won't I won't be streaming tomorrow, that's for sure, because I'm probably going to end up staying up late to do some stuff today, so I will be up late tomorrow morning. Thus, I can't stream in the morning. Tomorrow is my most busy day, and I plan on doing some stuff with Mandykins. Thursday, let me take a look at my schedule. I think Thursday might be Thursday, Friday. Friday, I like relax, so definitely Friday. But Thursday, definitely not tomorrow. So just letting you know. But Thursday, Friday are probably when I would stream in the end. Kermie says, as of now, I just finished a novel called Reaper, End of Days by Steve Alton, who I've just come around to. Oh, interesting. What's it about? Oh, wait a minute. We're done, so I can't really ask many more questions. And Strike Force Saw says, what time is it for you right now? Right now, it is actually 10 o'clock for me. Or 9:50, technically, p.m. So I'm about to go to bed here. Well, I'm going to do some homework and then go to bed. But so there's that. Usually I'll stream either later in the evenings like this right now, or I will stream at 5 o'clock in the morning, because that's when I get up. Because usually I go to bed at this time. I won't go to bed at this time this evening for obvious reasons. But anyways, thank you everyone for viewing this stream, or those of you who are watching. Thank you for watching. Now, although, remember, you're here to be entertained. If you're not entertained, go watch someone who's more entertaining, alright? Make that deal with me. Additionally, leave a like if you found this entertaining. Leave a dislike if you did not find it entertaining. And I can't wait to see you in the next one.